as we proceed. Nah, my bad. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, as we are back on our educational tip. You know what I'm saying? At least, you know what I mean? For me, that's what it feels like. Or that's the intention, to get it on that educational tip out here on this channel, right? If it ain't feel like it already. You know what I'm saying? I'm determined on that. At least to just like keep niggas smart, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing to keep the aesthetic cool and be a cool individual and all of that, but you gotta keep educated at the same time, right? There's value in that. That's wealth. Let's get into it.
Cause this mind is straight chatter, but I can barely say something. Feel like shit don't matter, so beware the fun cutting. It's volumes of demise, I hear the sound buzz.
Sure, that might even count as like habits and shit like that. Behavior, yeah, that's behavior, you know what I'm saying? Habits is learned behavior, performed routinely. I don't know, that's just my best attempt at it. So, you know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me see if I can get more info from you, Professor. Right? Hold on. Damn, I thought I was muted there again for a second. Yo.
Hi there, Sizway.
So yeah, so psychology is the study of behavior and mental process. Is this true or false?
Absolutely true. Psychology is all about understanding how our minds tick and why we do the things we do. It dives into behavior, emotions, and all those mental processes that make us who we are.
Yeah. Okay, so if I would give you a breakdown of like my kind of behavior, would you be able to make up a psychoanalysis of me right now, co-pilot?
Sure thing. We can give it a whirl. I'm not a licensed therapist or anything, but I can definitely chat through some insights based on what you tell me.
Okay,
So
look. Damn. I just said this in the beginning of the segment of this video, right? I hate reading, right? I realized that I actually hate reading when I think it was like early high school. You know what I'm saying? When my diving into the interwebs was just like available at the palm of my hands, like easily, right? The access. So like I hate reading, you know what I'm saying? Shit, like I got an addictive personality, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Like I get addicted to stuff that just you know, that attract my an energy. You know what I'm saying? That attract and make me resonate like at a very deep level. Look, aka it could be substances, you know what I'm saying, some Zod, you know what I'm saying, that little vape, nigga, you know. Look, you know what I mean, like it's that whole thing where, man, I'm even about to, you know, admit some dark things, man. Just, you know, my painkiller addiction, bro. Come on, bro, don't make me stay. But anyway, you know what I'm saying, just an addictive like personality. You feel me? I am passionate. You know what I'm saying? I'm a passionate individual. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, so, you know, I do things very quick, in a hurry. You know what I'm saying? And that might rub people you know, off the wrong way, is what I've realized. What can you know, what kind of psychoanalysis could you just put together, like, with that kind of information, co-pilot?
Well, Sizway, let's give it a whirl. So from the vibe of your question, I can tell that you're probably someone who's curious about how you tick and how you connect with people. It's like you're interested in conversation starters, which shows you want to make a good impression and maybe break the ice with new folks. You seem like a people person. And hey, speaking of meeting new folks, what's your favorite way to break the ice?
What? Nigga, I'm an introvert, bro. I don't even like people, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Why do you think it's easy for me to, you know, go ahead and be consistent with these content pieces? Because really, it's just an opportunity for me, you know, keep myself locked indoors, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like that, bro. Come on, bro. Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I do have a relatable kind of like persona. I mean, the people that know me, you know, they'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can connect with people. Like, it's easy to kind of like resonate when the resonance is authentic. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore I don't even waste time with people who are performative, or people who even influence me to be performative or fake. I don't waste my. So it's like whenever I do connect, yes, it is real, and it makes it seem like people's persons, you know, people's person. Damn, I can't even talk. Golly, you know what I'm saying? So, but then at the same time, I prefer my kind of just own bubble, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. Does that mean I'm a that don't mean I'm a serial killer, right?
Oh, of course not. No worries, this way. We're just having a bit of a chat here.
Yeah.
You're definitely.
And you didn't pick up any hints of just like psychopathy. Off of me telling you that I just like being by myself. They go against us introverts, bruh. They be like, yo, y'all be, you know what I'm saying? What are y'all plotting this, that, and the third? Hey man, I've heard the stories. You feel me? So like, yeah, like just characterize the thing into just one sentence. Like what kind of psychology do I got? Because I want, like, based on this answer, I'm gonna be able to move forward and just like break down the videos and react to more videos in terms of breaking down the psychology of the people involved in these videos, because that's what we hear on this channel.
In a nutshell, I'd say you have a curious and analytical mind. You're the kind of person who loves to dive into understanding what makes people tick, and you're enthusiastic about exploring different perspectives. So let's roll with that and see where your curiosity takes us next.
Nah, I like that. Yo, I don't know. Do you charge for like therapy sessions? Do you think we can like organize a few, like, what I'm saying? I'm talking about when I'm like really down bad, like, and I need somebody to talk to, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Is there some courses that you sell? Like what do you do, Professor? Is Professor out? Like what? Professor, co-pilot.
You got it. So, putting it all together, you're basically on a mission to break down the psyche of the folks you're checking out. And I'm all for it. Just like that little snippet on your page, good conversation starters, we can dive into that as an example of how to read people and get the onbo flowing. So tell me, when you're meeting Ginwon New, what's your go-to move?
When I'm meeting somebody, come on, go fight a couple, bro. I got raised, bro. But like, like I'm not like the type to just like think and rehearse what I do. Like, it kind of hits me on the spot. You know what I'm saying? And kind of just like what I do with you. It's not like anything that I be asking you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I rehearse it. I know what to ask. Okay, I'm gonna ask my boy this or that, third. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So it kind of just like hits me, but I don't know, man. Okay, are we talking a stranger or somebody like I'm kind of familiar with, like kind of just seeing them around, just not talking to them? Like, what are we talking?
Well, if you're familiar with folks but just haven't had the chance to chat, it's super easy to get the ball rolling. On the page you're looking at, there's a bit about good conversation starters, and that's a perfect place to start. Just a little, hey, how are you, can open doors. So what kind of folks are you hoping to get to know better?
That's a good question, bro. Nah. Hold on. You going deep with it. Hold on. You going deep with it, Professor. Hold on, bro. This is supposed to be a professional, You're supposed to be building professional rapport. You gotta watch out, nigga. Trying to know.